Welcome to Big Creative, the podcast where we talk about work outside of work like a couple of jerks.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 10. This is the season finale. Welcome. My name is Kristen Kernatz.
I'm Andrea Marvel.
And I'm Kelly Ward. And wow, welcome to the season finale. We are wrapping things up.
Whoa.
Season 1 in the books. Let's go down memory lane.
Ugh.
Talk about what we learned.
She is disgusted.
Sounds like a lot of walking.
Too much walking.
Okay, we talked about
Let's see. Episode
goals.
1.
Oh, episode 1. Go ahead.
Episode 1 was our intro episode. We asked our moms what we do, and they had some good answers.
It was by far the most painful episode to record.
We were nervous.
Like 3 or 4 hours, maybe.
It took forever. It ended up being like a super short episode.
Yeah, we cut everything.
But it was the most scripted, which is something we knew we weren't going to do moving forward. So that's good. But because it was so scripted, it was really hard.
It was hard to make it flow and make it seem natural. It was
Our best stuff is when we're winging it.
Unfortunately.
Episode 1 was the worst for
everyone.
It's got the best engagement. I think it was a good and important episode. We did it exactly what you should do in an episode 1, right? We set it up, we introduced ourselves, and we had a little bit of fun. But in terms of the having to say specific things, that
was not it.
That's not our brand.
Don't get used to it.
We would repeat the same 2 or 3 minute bit 30 times.
It was so hard.
It wasn't happening.
Yeah, we're not gonna be professional actors
ever again.
Done.
Episode 2. You know what we did?
Episode 2 was who we are.
That
right?
is what we did. Yes.
Like our background.
Our background. What we
was that our job history?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe I do remember these episodes. Stay tuned to find out.
Was episode 3 where we got specific on email, or was that in
episode 3? No. Episode 2 was kind of yes and no.
Okay.
Because episode 3 was about selling out.
Oh, that one is our best performing episode that isn't our introductory episode.
Wow. Okay.
And that one's kind of long, isn't it?
It is. It's fun.
Yeah.
I think. Especially the plot twist.
I couldn't believe it.
I'm
going to sell out.
It was the best.
That was great.
I don't want to put too much stock into copy, but that one had our clickbaitiest headline.
Ooh.
And
it's performing the best out of...
I can't help but think that's it. It has the best reach even. And I think the algorithms. Okay, so ages ago, I had to read some article that one of those clickbaity type websites put out.
Yeah.
And it was an article about how they train their writers to write headlines. And so it was something about the article was you have to write 50 headlines before you'll find the headline for the article.
Oh, it's just like a numbers game? Is that what they're saying?
Yeah. And I understand the logic and I don't disagree with it and it's fine, but because I'm me, I wrote 50 headlines about why you need 50 headlines. And my favorite one was how many headlines is too many headlines? Science says 51. because I was just writing these terrible clickbait headlines, and that was my favorite one. And so I use that trick whenever I get a chance. And this one, I remember using that. Science says whatever, and I think the algorithms pick up on it. I'm not kidding.
Dang. Maybe all of our headlines need to talk about science and research.
I mean, possibly. But yeah, so I don't know. Maybe that is just the most intriguing episode. I mean, we were talking about something people don't talk about, which is selling out.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a great episode.
And when people talk about it, it's not about themselves, right? Like it's about other people selling out. I think we did a
like
good job.
bands. A lot of bands sell out.
It's usually just bands. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what episode 4 was? Oh, 4? Do you know what episode 4 was?
Nope. Reminder.
Oh, no, I know it. It was when we finally got Chris in to talk about infra resolutions. That was our kickoff.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was number 4. I thought that was much later in the season.
Kickoff, number 4. We learned so much about stuff and infra resolutions and procurement and IT equipment, software.
It wasn't later than 4. It just took us forever to get anything to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also to schedule everyone together.
Yeah,
that's something that we did learn is that
people are busy.
Life happens and we have to
roll with it.
Yeah, we gotta roll with it.
You gotta.
Do you think we learned that?
Yeah, that was a lesson.
I mean, this was extracurricular for all of us, including Chris, even though it was in support of its business. But I feel like we knew.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was just brought to light that we're all busy.
The more you know.
And that is why we're ending the season here, right? We're going to give ourselves a couple weeks to, just be non-celebrities.
I need a break, y'all. Please. Enough.
Too much fame.
Oh,
so that was episode 4. So now I know, of course, what episode 5 was.
The recap.
Well, I was going to wait for Kristen since you're the one who's cheating by looking. It wasn't a recap, though. Kristen, do you remember what episode 5 was?
I do not. It's all a blur.
Okay, what if I tell you this? Because of the scheduling situation, we filmed episode 5, I believe, the day after.
The next.
4.
Oh, is this the lightning round episode?
No, it was kind of a recap, but it was like our brainstorm. It was our getting together.
Oh my gosh, that feels like it was one episode.
Yeah, because that was a rough week for us.
That was a busy week.
Yeah.
But
so episode 5 was because right now episode 5 on my sheet is blank. I have nothing written down. But then on episode 6, we talked templates, PowerPoint.
Oh wait.
Oh, remote working.
Oh, so episode 6 would have been the future of work.
That was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep.
A banger.
Episode 7 was goals.
Oh,
another banger.
All it says was talked about goals. Don't bring up.
I can't wait
to bleep that out.
Yeah. So now we're on 8.
8
Hold
was
on. Don't tell us. We're
sorry. Okay, what was episode 8?
What came after goals?
I think we were winging it.
There's your lightning
You're
round.
right, Kristen.
That's the lightning round. Where everyone was roasting my dreams. The most unforgettable.
Wait, is that the lightning round episode?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yes, poor Kristen. We're so glad you came back.
Y'all are lucky.
Oh, wait. Is that the lightning round?
Or was that on the back of the work?
I don't know if that was the lightning round episode.
I don't think it was.
No,
I think we're mixing it up.
Lightning round was goals because we finished lightning round, and then I ended it by saying, like, I just want to be clear, we do love goals.
And we want to end this on a positive
Yeah.
I know we're just
hitting our goals for 2 hours.
Oh my god.
That's when it happened.
Yeah. And then episode 8 was just the roller coaster. Taylor, Katy Perry, YouTube video games,
commercials, stickers.
Yeah.
There was a lot. I will say,
A lot.
that's the one that was the most of a journey. I think
and it's a long boy.
Ambled,
and we cut all of the good stuff from that.
I honestly don't think I cut that much. I cut a second part of the video game talk. I gave you guys one video game talk. Took it out.
I just remember it being very long when we were doing it.
Andrea, do you think I cut out a lot?
I don't know who that is.
Roasted.
I don't remember. Did I say that?
See, it's all a blur.
But I did get feedback from somebody who said, I didn't know where you were going with the Taylor stuff, but it ended up being interesting. And I was like,
oh
my god! Shout out!
So they were maybe a little nervous that we were talking about Taylor. Like, oh, here we go.
I know. When I wrote that one, Kristen and I had a whole back and forth about how to write about it, and Kristen enjoyed my write up, but initially I was like, I don't know what to do with this. Like, there's just so much disparate.
It's like
ground.
It was great.
Yeah, it was a bag of tricks.
Yeah. Did you like the title though, Kelly? We haven't talked.
We haven't. I actually can't even remember the title right now. I know it starts with folklore, though.
It released yesterday.
Yeah. Can you tell me what it is?
Yeah, Big Folklore Energy.
Oh yeah.
Boo. The best title of the season.
Yeah, that's got to get a lot of engagement.
As Guidance says. Yeah, I wrote that headline for you. That title, I guess. I wrote that title for you.
Beautiful. Genius.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, right. You didn't even remember it.
It's kind of been a busy couple of days.
Kelly, if you don't know, Kelly got married like 2-3 days ago.
Yeah. And I'm getting a root canal tomorrow. So it's just been a whirlwind.
Anyway, that was fun. Yeah, so it's been busy, but don't worry, I'll never do anything nice for you again. I'll only do something nice for you if nothing else is going on in your life.
Thanks. Please check with me first. Oh my god.
All right, and then so episode 9, of course, we finally delivered
the stuff, the goods.
And Chris was thrilled.
He was into it.
Yeah, he loved the ano, what we call it here. We call animation the anos here.
The animators don't call it that, but yes,
the writers don't call it that.
Yeah, he loved the ano and
the beautiful templates. He couldn't wait to use them.
Yeah, we were happy to help him out.
Good
yeah,
stuff.
It was
always
a lot of fun here at Big Creative.
And then we ended up right where we are right now.
Epi 10
episode
season finale.
10. The wrap up.
We gotta end on a cliffhanger.
So that was our walk down memory lane.
Yeah.
What are you guys going to do once this episode wraps up? You have big plans?
Yeah.
I gotta get back on my vintage grind.
Yeah.
Have you put it on pause?
Yeah, I have put it on pause. So I'll be back at it.
Good.
What are you guys gonna do?
I'm gonna go to bed and then have coffee with my grandma tomorrow morning.
Ooh, I like that.
That's nice.
Yeah. That's my big plan.
For the summer break
hiatus.
they're about to have?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, because, I don't know. That sounds good to me. I don't plan very far ahead, I don't think.
That's good.
This weekend, I'm gonna hang out with my niece.
Oh, nice.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, but I hung out with the other one this past weekend, and that was just exhausting.
Yeah,
Why? What'd you do?
She's 3.
that's a lot.
Are you running all around?
Yeah. Yes. So those are my big plans. Yeah, maybe I'll spend more time with the girls. I don't know.
That sounds like a great plan you got there.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds like fun to me. Tiring, but fun.
You just gotta rest up.
I'm too old.
Yeah.
For kids. Kristen, what are you working on?
We're going to wrap this up tonight, and then I'm taking my husband to get donuts. We live right next to a 24-hour donut shop, so that's our special date.
What's the best donuts they have? What's the one you got?
We're big fans of the vanilla cream donut and jelly deluxe. We call it like we see it.
Oh, God.
Kelly, are you familiar with these donuts?
I've heard the best things about the vanilla cream, but oh man, the jelly. Is it?
I want to hear what that is too.
What kind of jelly?
It's delicious. Yes, I think it's raspberry, maybe strawberry. I don't know. And it's in some kind of enhanced donut. It tastes better than the regular. It's like light and airy and crispy and delicious. They know what they're doing.
Is it? Does it have like the powder all over it?
Definitely.
Or is it just sugar? Is it powdered sugar or sugar?
Oh God, I think it's powdered.
You need to send us a photo, and then we'll
superimpose it in.
Maybe a video.
We're gonna live stream it tonight. Me driving over 3 minutes away.
Okay, guys, we're almost there.
Wait, if it's 3 minutes away, why do you drive?
It's across a busy road.
And yeah, it is a busy road.
Yeah, and it's dark, and I need to get back to my dog. And then I'm just going to be working on my brand, building my empire. I've got some exciting stuff coming out in the fall. I'm learning all about business stuff. What is it called? Registering trademarks, EIN numbers, taxes, all that fun stuff. So, you guys look horrified, but that's how I spend my time.
I'm just thinking that I have to. I like keep putting off that of like registering vintage and stuff, and I started doing it like 4 different times, and it just was like,
yeah, it's terrible. It's absolutely awful. I saw the vintage trademark because you have to keep your trademark active. And so if you don't, it's considered dead or abandoned. Mm-hmm. So I looked it up.
Does it say abandoned? Or
it's like abandoned or
so when I signed up for it 2014,
yeah.
I had it signed up as like vintage, and it was under like apparel.
Yeah, and then that's what you were doing at the time.
Right. And then I asked them, it was like almost like right at the deadline before they were gonna like kick me out or whatever. I said, I want to change it to design shop, or I don't know what it's even called, like creative or whatever it is. And they're like, no, you have to go start at the beginning and file all of it. And I'm just like, God damn it.
Oh, Kristen, you're muted, or you're not muted, but we can't hear you.
Yeah.
I was saying things. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, you're just like.
I was telling you everything you need to be doing. Now you'll never know. I thought that trademarking was kind of a one-step thing where you just trademark your business and you're done, but you have to do it multiple times if you want to do it right, because you have to do your business name separately, you have to do your logo separately, you have to do your tagline, and that all costs money. What a racket.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's separate from the charges of registering a business, because you register with whatever state you're living in. So if you just Google how much it costs to get that started, it's like, oh, it could be anywhere between $200 to $600. Like, oh, well, great. But if you want to do it the right way, that's what you got to do. So I'm
The right
figuring
way.
that out.
Yeah, so I should actually put that on my list of like things I should do.
Are we gonna do it together? Are we in this together?
Yeah.
I found some links on TikTok that are gonna be really helpful.
Oh, please send them my way.
I got you, boo.
Yeah, thanks. Andrew, do you need to register anything?
Yeah, I was thinking about registering TikTok.
I looked already. It's taken.
You should try to buy the company.
Yeah, I might.
It's
gonna come due
TikTok
soon.
2 words, TikTok 1 word. They covered all the bases. Like they probably had a lawyer. They knew what they were doing.
I was actually wondering that. I know it sucks because you have to pay so much money to do it because the government always needs theirs. But I was wondering if maybe it would be easier if you just like had a lawyer. Like the way that, when you do your taxes and you just take everything to your accountant or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I wonder if there's a lawyer where you could just like take them everything and be like, do all the dumb stuff.
Right.
So we're both going to work on our side hustles, get ready for the holiday season, and beef up that hustle, I guess.
Yeah.
Ta-da.
It's a strange thing that like even for this that we work in the marketing industry and we're struggling to market ourselves.
Who has time for that?
It's just it's very time consuming and it's definitely a struggle for me.
I would say that part of the struggle there is that because we work in the marketing industry and this is what it's not a good struggle. It's not the right thing, obviously, but like what we do on Big Creative, what you guys do with your brands is for fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's to make money, but also like, it's just to get that creative energy out and like, think about things in a different way than we're paid to think about them. And so I think that's part of it too, is like, it's in a way kind of, it doesn't look like a business. It doesn't feel like a business. It's just something we're doing because we're passionate about it or whatever. Because we can.
Yeah. More hobby vibes.
Yeah. It'd be interesting if we were our own client on some season, like if we did like a Big Creative as our own client and then like a Vintage and then whatever Kristen's TBD business was called.
Stay tuned to find out.
Tight.
So
yeah, I love the idea of passive income. I had a friend of mine had like really cute kids and I was always like, you should get a good camera and take pictures of them.
Yeah.
And put them on Getty or something,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that she would have been able to do that because she didn't have like a creative background, but like the kids were cute.
Yeah.
But like, when you think about like when you're looking at Getty Images for some stock photos and like some of it's just not like if you could think about, oh, hey, there's going to be stuff in this image.
Yeah.
Then you would have shot it differently.
I always forget about stock photo sites of like that, like you can make passive income from there.
Totally.
One of like a YouTuber that I follow, that's like kind of how he got a good chunk of his money in the beginning was people were just like, use this photo. And he would just like get a check every month of like just people using these pics. And I always forget about like that. That's an option to do.
People don't think about that because you think you have to be like a professional photographer. Like but
no,
what's a professional photographer? Somebody with a camera.
I mean, some of those photos on there are wild.
Right.
Oh my gosh, like naked people in the snow chopping wood. Like if you look, you'll find the craziest stuff if you look up like shoveling driveway. You'll find things you'll just never expect.
Yeah,
that people do in the
and
winter.
that's what I think. I think it's like the tag game is where you got to be good at.
Yeah,
sure.
Figuring out what people would search.
Laughing at salads.
Yeah.
I searched that a lot.
That's a good one, actually.
Every once in a while, I'll get a coupon for like $2 off a salad. That makes me laugh. No, I'm not paying you anything for a salad.
Salad should be free for the masses.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm paying you, it's going to be for like food. You can give me a salad, that's fine.
The other weird passive income game that I've heard about is that if you create like an 8-hour calming music video on YouTube. Kelly, have you heard of this one?
Yep.
I think we saw this one where you're not a musician, you're not an artist.
It's like you're ripping things from left and right.
You get commercial-free music from somewhere that's long as hell, 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours. And then you get either a commercial-free art background or a commercial-free moving background.
Some kind of animation, like, almost like
fish.
Yeah, or like even like kind of like abstract, like
calming,
moving,
or
calming, like a screensaver
dog. And if one of people will literally make these all day, and if one of them goes viral, they're set for life. Like they just get a check every month. I think that's fascinating. Who would have ever thought?
But when you say viral,
I mean, some of them can have like 8 million views on it.
Right.
I wouldn't say they're set for life, but I'm saying
people aren't sharing it. It's not viral because everybody's sharing it, right?
No,
okay. Probably not in the traditional sense, but they get enough.
Views. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Whereas now. Okay. Sorry, Chris.
Okay. Now we know what Andrew's doing.
No, I
found her niche.
Well, my nieces watch those sometimes if they don't want to go to bed.
Yep.
So what I was gonna ask is, like you said, the 8 hours of music, but like, what if somebody only watches it for an hour?
I don't know how people actually get paid. If it's just like, is it watch time or is it?
Does that count as a view?
I don't know.
Yes, I think it's like a matter of seconds where it counts as a view. But I think where you get like the big money is for people watching all the way through.
Or if they let it go and it just goes overnight.
Yeah.
I think, but I could be totally wrong.
But yeah, no, that's fascinating. Whenever, like, my mom found those for my niece, and whenever she plays them, I'm like, where did you even hear it? Like, why would you even think of this? Like, how did you know about this thing?
It's so bizarre. We use it for our dog. There's calming dog music videos or dog anxiety videos. And like, they're so shady too, because they'll play music for 5 minutes and then it'll have like a 20-minute ad on like anthills or something crazy.
And the dog's like, this is what I was waiting for.
Yeah.
I love anthills.
Thanks, Mom.
Can you put on the anthill show?
I love it. That's my favorite.
Interesting. But yeah, I didn't think about that as a business, but it does make sense. Kristen, you were talking last week. Kristen and I had a really good conversation about grifting. Because I wish I was smarter. I wish but I can't think in terms of grift.
What the hell's grift?
It's where you take money from stupid people.
Oh,
that was scamming people.
Yeah, that was mean and not fair. You finesse people, they don't have to be stupid. They might just be nice or something, and
okay.
Not suspecting that you're playing
scamming
on their emotions. Yeah. But Kristen, you were talking about people tracing something, tracing an actual image and then selling that.
Oh my gosh. Do you remember we were talking about the sticker game?
Mm-hmm.
And what people will do, and because I've watched hours of tutorials, they will they'll just Google a picture of a celebrity. All right. Step 1. Step 2, bring it into a Photoshop or a Canva or a Paint or a drawing program. Literally trace over the photo on a separate layer and then color it in, sell it as a tattoo or a print or a sticker or a mug. And if you do the right celebrity at the right time, it just goes absolutely nuts. And these people make tons and tons of money. And I was saying that you don't actually need any art skills to do that. You don't.
Well, because that's what I was saying is that I don't have any, like, I'm not
like you
a
could do
visual
this.
artist at all. And you're like, no, you could do it.
This could be your scam because like I went to an art school and I learned a little bit about drawing and life drawing and design and these people have no drawing skills whatsoever. They're not they don't know the game, they don't know the hacks, they don't have, they're just tracing over a photo. So if you can do that, you could be rich.
I don't know if I could do that, but it might be worth a shot.
Just do it. Do your favorite bands, do your favorite celebs.
I'll get like better at tracing.
You gotta start somewhere.
Over time, I'll be like, guys, I'm getting really good at this tracing thing.
You don't even have to draw the face. That's the big trend lately. So you just draw a person with literally no face.
With hair?
So
Hair,
like, it would be like someone with recognizable features, but like, or like, would it be like
okay, if you do like a Beyonce from like a tour or a video, her fans are gonna know that outfit. So if you tag it Beyonce and then put single ladies, even if she doesn't have a face, the Beyonce fans are gonna grab it up. I promise you.
So the funniest part of that is like, I really think the tag is doing all the work.
yeah.
Like, I don't think they're recognizing that outfit. I think they're recognizing Beyonce.
Even if she has no face, you're gonna know her. We all
That's
know
what I mean,
her.
like the
We all
word
love
Beyonce.
her.
That's amazing.
So maybe that's the thing that we need to conquer is the tag game, whether it's for stickers or for Getty images. That's how you do it.
You got to get to the fans. You got to get to the rabid fan base who are
You need to grab the attention.
Yep. They got cash to burn. They got a lot of love to give. They're ready to spend their money.
I know. I was thinking about that 8 album covers thing again, and about how like this couldn't be like there couldn't be a worse time to do something like that. Like even if your dad usually bought them all for you, like maybe your dad's out of work now, but you know what?
I still think they'll sell out. Absolutely.
If you want to know what a person values, just look at what they spend. You know?
What do you mean? Like
I got in an argument with somebody who was mad online not too long ago, but about like the boating voters and how like out of touch it was to reach out to people with boats.
what?
And it's
Gotta
like,
get that boat vote.
yes, but at the same time, like, yeah, maybe on your fancy coast, only rich people own boats, but like out here in the Midwest, like, everybody owns boats. My dad has a boat. Chris has 2 boats. My brother just sold a boat. My grandparents always had boats. Like, but that's what they care about. Like, you know, like when I was growing up, we had like a place in my grandparents had this place in Michigan, and it was on the lake, and of course we had boats, and we'd go every weekend, and it was like, yeah, I bet my grandparents never took a vacation.
Right.
You know?
Oh, because that was like their vacation.
They would go to the boat and they would go to the lake.
And that's what I mean. Like, if you want to know what somebody values, yeah, they had a lake house, and it was a trailer. It was awesome.
It is awesome.
But yeah, but it's like that's what they value. And like other people who would travel a lot probably don't own a boat because they're not saving up their money to buy a boat. They're spending it on, you know, traveling. So that's sort of what I'm getting at with the Taylor thing of like, if you really want all 8 albums, maybe you won't take a vacation this year, or you know, whatever it is, you know, like,
yeah,
like I always try to buy good seats to Katy Perry. I don't really go to a lot of concerts. I don't buy good seats to every concert I go to. If you want to know what I value, it's Katy Perry.
Love that.
Just look at what people spend their money on. That's how you know what they value. It's not a judgment that I'm making. But that was my point, was like, I was thinking about like, what a terrible time to put out 8 album covers. And I just realized like, no.
They'll do it.
People do it.
If that's what they care about, and good for them. And I don't blame them.
All right.
With that being said,
we're wrapping it up on season 1. We're looking forward to season 2. We've got new projects on the horizon, both personal and for the pod. We're going to have a new guest to do work with, which we're very excited about. And we're hoping you keep us in mind and that you stick around for season 2.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us for season 1. We'll see you back here in about a month or 2.
Yeah.
2. October, right?
October. Catch us in October. We'll be there.
See you in October, the greatest month of all.
All right. Bye.
Bye, everybody.